Everyone, Resto Shaman testing 10.2. We're testing a new build. We're messing around. We're trying out to see Torrent. Riptide has been buffed by 30%. So I want to see how Torrent plus the 2-set interaction is gonna work. Guys, Cloudburst, Stormkeeper, and Social Guidance. Do your damage, player. Again, guys, we're running the non-chain heal build, which I ran on retail servers. I had a decent time. A lot of people might be a little bit scared about Resto Shaman in the future because Resto Shaman got so many single target healing buffs. But chain heal didn't get a buff and it doesn't interact with 2-set bonus that well. So people, oof, we nearly pulled. People are scared. So you can see here on my grid too, if the target turns green, that means they have Tidal Reservoir. So that means my Riptide healing is going to be distributed on them, or at least a portion of that healing. And on top of that, if they have Tidal Reservoir and Riptide at the same time, there is a chance of proccing Riptides, which honestly I feel like is going to be really fun to test out in something like raid environment where you can have Bloodlust. Guys, we need to concentrate here. This is serious stuff here, okay? What the heck? Tank dead. Guys, interrupt is so good. It's so good, man. Okay, we're gonna do an experiment. Healing surges on everyone. Apply our 2-set bonus. Have Riptides running on all of them. Now let's see what the healing distribution is and what the proc rates are gonna be like. Again, I feel like that's gonna be more fun in raids to see to see a lot more targets with the green on them. Riptide feels, again, I'm running that kind of like a... Torrent is usually considered to be a bit of a meme build, but you have to remember, man, there is so... This tier set... Oh, I have Nettles on me. Defensive. This tier set, or Resto Shaman in Mythic, or in patch 10.2 is all about that Riptide. It's all about your tier set, you have talents, Primordial Wave... Again, guys, Stormkeeper, that's Social Guidance. I actually can't remember tactics here. There's only one person that you're able to hit, right? Waycrest has been... It's been a long time since I've done Waycrest. Bit of a pleb here. Riptide definitely feels more spot healy in terms of providing spot healing capabilities, which honestly is something that I wanted to really test out. Cloudburst into Primordial Wave. Again, this build is not using chain heal whatsoever, which is... I talked about this a little bit. People are really scared about it because there's a lot of people who play Resto Shaman just for the chain heal, but again... So we're running something like Torrent just to increase our healing, which means that the people have 2-set bonus on them. So I'm gonna healing surge people here. The people have 2-set bonus on them. Technically speaking, I haven't fully tested it, but my Riptide should be healing them for a little bit more because of Torrent. And I want to test out if that 2-set bonus... Maybe it's not even worth doing it. Like, maybe it's... Okay, this is spicy. Healing Surge or Healing Wave. Oh, rip that on everyone. Let's go. Healing Surge. I can definitely tell you, spot healing. Okay, this is really spicy in terms of... That was a nice... Purgerino. Single target healing definitely feels a lot... It's a lot less of an issue. And that is Blizzard's whole rationale. We want to make sure that spot healing... Uh-oh, I'm a little bit... I'm gonna see how many Riptides I can spread here. Riptides! Interrupt! Again, there is quite a bit of latency here. I'm getting actually a lot of latency here. I was kind of stuck there for a little while. Keep that in mind. PTO testing is never perfect. Again, my mana should be a lot... Like, I've been playing very... You know, I'm spamming a lot of healing surges and things like that. But technically with this build, it's definitely one of those builds that will save you a decent amount of mana. I'm gonna Spirit Link here. I'm gonna Cloudburst into Primordial Wave, into Healing Wave. You also have to consider... I'm gonna DPS on the Social Guidance. You also have to consider Cloudburst has been nerfed, man. Anytime Cloudburst receives a nerf, it's sad days for me, because honestly one of the reasons why I play this character or this healer is because... Let's reset Cloudburst. One of the reasons why I play this healer... Oh my god, don't die, don't die. I got you, brother. It's Cloudburst. The difference between... Like, if you remove Cloudburst from Restoration Shaman, it's basically a glorified Holy Priest. Holy Priest slander. I will not have Holy Priest slander, guys, okay? I will not have Holy Priest slander. I'm really excited to try out Resto Shaman in Mythic in raids to see how many of these Tidal reservoirs I can really have. That's the goal for me, honestly. That's the goal for me. I really wanted to test it out. I'm gonna apply... Okay, I don't have Cloudburst totem. This is going to be a little bit... whatever, let's just DPS. Let's just DPS, man. Okay, we got Cloudburst totem, Riptides on everyone. I feel like I can maintain Riptides on so many people. It's kind of wild. Any reminder of what this boss does? Oh, did we just wipe? I can't remember this now. We didn't wipe. Of course, I had my Cloudburst running, boys. Don't. Oh yeah, the mobs, dude. Why can't I see them? Should I not have health bars? Maybe I don't have minion health bars or whatever enabled. Again, I'm not... Oh, dude. I have such a delay, guys. I might be disconnecting here. I'm gonna help you, brother. I'm gonna help you. Dude, Healing Surge actually slaps. It actually slaps, man. Like, honestly, so many buffs for Resto Shaman in terms of single target healing. So little buffs in terms of AoE healing. Ascendance got nerfed. Chain Heal is obviously not going to get touched because Blizzard doesn't want healers to have a lot of NP. Like, people need to realize a lot of healers receive these nerfs. A lot of healers receive them. Blizzard wants you to have stronger spot healing, but weaker AoE healing. There are certain exceptions to this rule in terms of, like, hey, Spirit Bloom has been buffed for Preservation of Ogres and things like that, and Preservation of Ogre Rewind hasn't really been touched. So there are certain exceptions to the rule, but generally speaking, your single target healing is a lot stronger. Your AoE or AoE cooldowns are weaker, which can cause a little bit of a difference. Like for Resto Shaman, it just means you're just going to be using like Healing Surge, Healing Wave more often. And in terms of Resurgence nerfs, that means your mana is going to be a lot more... Okay. We're YOLOing. I gotta concentrate. Maybe a little bit... Maybe a little bit too... Let's see. I'm using Healing Surge to apply 2-set bonus on everyone. Apply it. Apply it! Stormkeeper to apply damage because we want to do damage as a healer, man. Dude. Guys, I remember this hallway. I remember this hallway, man, from Waycrest Manor. I remember this. This is where nightmares, man. This is where nightmares. I'm healing Primordial Wave. Don't die. I got you, brother. I got you. I don't got you, Mr. Tank. Oh. Oh, he's going the other way. Cloudburst is here. I should have used my totem recall to get my Cloudburst earlier, so I would have more healing. You know what? We're Stormkeepering. Stormkeeper, Ancestral Guidance. Give me the juice. 700k Cloudburst. This hallway, regardless of which affix you're playing, again, we're doing it 20. This hallway, regardless of which affix you're playing, is going to be where you're going to do a lot of your healing in this key. Actually, you know what? Overall, this key, I'm gonna stun. Overall, this key for healers is going to be you either going to love it or hate it. Because it's probably going to be the highest HPS, especially in Tyrannical weeks. So many of the bosses are pretty spicy, man. I'm not really playing for the 2-set bonus. I should be using like my heals to apply 2-set bonus. So I could divide or use a bit of my Riptide healing, so that portion of the Riptide healing would go into targets. Again, I haven't looked at the exact way it's going to be redistributed. It's probably something similar to Mistweaver 4-set bonus, but maybe not exactly in the same way. Again, Mistweaver bonus has been nerfed, keep that in mind. Okay. We got ourselves... This guy is gonna do frontals, right? I got silenced. OMG, man, I got silenced. I'm gonna stun. Again, that was a useless stun that I just did. This is the part where you kind of want to avoid. Again, the graphics might not be... I remember this now. It's all coming back to me, guys. Dude, I just procced so many Riptides there. Holy crap. I really want to test out the Riptide interaction in raids, because I want to see how many people can have Riptides. And then, like, imagine doing a juicy Primordial Wave, Healing Wave in raid with some insane Riptide targets or number of targets with Riptide. I think there could be changes in the builds. I think there could definitely be... Again, don't look at my talent build and be like, yo, this is the way to go. This is the first dungeon that I'm doing some proper testing. This is absolutely going to change. I'm going to test out different builds. I'm going to test out every single healer. There's not a lot of damage happening here, to be honest. I'm not really upset about this. Again, famous last words. Yep. I'm actually gonna use just a guidance here. These bosses take a while. Oh, we do have an augmentation. It is changing. Oh my god, the Tanko, dude. I panicked. I panic linked. I panic linked, guys. We have to stay here because the mob is gonna spawn here. I'm gonna use Primordial Wave. Again, can I get it? I wonder if there's going to be new affixes as well. That's gonna be interesting to see. Okay, so we're doing a pretty spot. I have nothing here. I don't have a lot here. I don't really have Cloudburst for that Primordial Wave. But let's just do it. I can decurse. Resto Shaman meta. There needs to be a decurse in Waycrest Manor. Resto Shaman just became meta, boys. I need to dispel this guy. What the heck? This is spicy. I can't really decurse this. Can I get Primordial Wave in this? Or Healing Wave in this? Not really. Again, I'm not really proccing my 2-set bonus all that much. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit different in Mythiclus. I still want to try out a couple of other builds in terms of min-maxing Riptide. I have a feeling, man, Riptide is gonna be like... I feel like Riptide is going to be such a big portion of your overall healing, at least in Mythiclus. We'll have to see what it's gonna be like in raids. I think we're going to be Riptide overlords. Welcome my new best friend. Again, my mana, I'm not really being very mana efficient here. I think a lot of people are kind of scared about the chain heal build, but let's be honest, even if chain heal becomes one of those things where it might not be the most optimal thing, if you're not doing the highest keys in the world, if you're just getting your weekly keys done and things like that. Oh, and I literally just got DC'd, but whatever. Whatever, guys, PTO testing, crashes are gonna happen. Let's spread our Riptides, Primordial. This boss used to be insane. Primordial Wave. I can't cast my... Okay, there you go. This guy got my 2-set bonus, Mr. Tank. I'm going to wait for my Cloudburst to pop again, and then I'm gonna use Stormkeeper into Ancestral Guidance. I have to see how big the nerfs for... Again, I should have probably used it differently. I have to see how big the nerfs are going to be for... Ascendance and things like that. It'll be interesting to see if something else might be used instead of Ascendance, but I still think having an additional cooldown is pretty important. Dude, the slowdown is real. Cloudburst, can I get Healing Wave? I am a slow man. Riptide's on everyone. I wonder if my overall healing meter was reset because I DC'd. I'll need to see. I need to see if the overall healing meter was reset because of that, but I don't mind this playstyle without the chain heal. I'm not a, like, I don't hate this. I can play this, but I know a lot of people are not gonna like this. I know a lot of people are going to be, hey, I really want that chain heal build because the chain heal build is something that I came back to Resto Shaman for because, hey, Tidebringer, High Tide, pressing Cloudburst, at least in Dragonflight, is meaningful, even though it can be expensive in terms of mana consumption and things like that, but it's meaningful. And I think we'll have to see early iterations. This is only the first iteration or the second iteration of PT, or this is like the second set of changes. The first set of changes did not buff Riptide, but then they buffed Riptide, they buffed Unleash Life, they nerfed a couple of things for other healers. Blood lost, guys. Oh man, I think my overall damage might have been changed. We'll have to see. I can't cast 9. Let's go. My overall healing, sorry, got changed. I can't remember. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to burn. I'm supposed to burn these mobs, right? Okay, I don't think I did it properly. Man, I did this not that long ago. I can't remember anything. I can't remember anything. Or at least I can't see anything. Private AoE incoming. Do we need to use... nah, I think we're fine. So that didn't really do that too much damage. We'll see how that's gonna look like in hierarchy. Again, we need to test out. Let's try an experiment. Let's put healing surge on everyone here. I want a 2-set bonus on everyone. 2-set bonus on everyone. I'm gonna spirit link here just because I have nothing else to do. Let's Riptide here and see how much healing. I really want to see the transfer of the Riptide healing. How it's affected. Let's see if my overall... Oh, this is... Okay, 40 million. Okay. So it should be okay. Let's see. Okay, no. I can't really see the overall healing on this. Let me see. Okay, I got sent Discord message to see what the overall healing is looking like. Let me see. So this is the overall healing in that key. So Riptide was doing a lot. Riptide was definitely popping off here. Healing Wave, Healing Surge, Earth Shield, Ancestral Awakening. Again, Tidal Reservoir, it's just not doing a lot. So overall, it just seems like, again, Riptide buffs are really, really nice, man. Riptide buffs are really, really nice. I'm looking forward to trying out. Again, I'm trying out that Torrent build. The Torrent build did not really pop off with a 2-set bonus. We'll have to see, man. There's so many different, like for example, I could probably maybe pick this up as well for increased duration. Riptide. There's probably going to be multiple builds, but Riptide seems to be, again, the core of Resto Shaman. Riptide is definitely seems to be the core of Resto Shaman. Primordial Wave, so many different Riptide talents. Tier set working a lot with, again, Riptide being the key or one of the key elements. In terms of Riptide getting buffed, the fact that they're kind of reducing the viability of one of the builds in terms of chain heal is probably going to be a huge game breaker or a deal breaker for a lot of people. But guys, let me know how you feel about this. And again, I apologize about the disconnect. I can't really do much about this in terms of, but I think this showcases some of the testing in terms of 10.2, in terms of Resto Shaman. Let me know what you think.